What's going on, guys? Victor back with another GameCase video, and on this one we're going to check out the newly updated GameCase. The biggest addition to the new series of the GameCase is that it comes with two Xbox 360 controllers. After previous GameCases, I've come to the realization that people are not too much of a fan of using the arcade sticks for N64, the GameCube, and the Sega Dreamcast. So this is the main reason why I put the addition of the two Xbox 360 controllers. With the new additions come a new layout for the GameCase. This one right here is brand new. This is going out to Jenku. Jenku bought this on eBay. Thank you for the support, buddy. I really hope you enjoy it. You are the first one to receive the newest updated GameCase. Now, the real biggest addition to the GameCase alone is that I have now a slot for the two Xbox 360 controllers to sit within the case. So now again, we're going to take a closer in-depth look at the new case. Again, this right here honestly is about maybe the 30th game case I've made. So along that with the past customers, I do know really like the first generation, I should say, like the first 5 customers, they do know the headache of the arcade sticks for the N64. However, after that, I did incorporate the Xbox 360 controllers. A lot of people liking them. So far, everything's working out perfectly. The only gripe that I had was that people were a little bit upset that you couldn't put the Xbox 360 controller with the case. You had to essentially have the Xbox controllers on the side. Well, in this one, I did try my best to kind of have it all in one, easy peasy. Along with that though, yes, there is a little bit of a design, I don't want to call it a flaw, but it's something that I have to keep in mind when I try to make my next one. We'll talk about the design flaw as we go along with it, but again, let's talk about the basics and the newest additions really. Again, the biggest one was that I needed the Xbox 360 controllers to fit within the game case itself, okay? So we do have the Xbox 360 controllers in here. This little compartment in the back, I tried to open up as much as I can to get everything to fit. So you got your Xbox controllers, you even got your wireless receiver for the controllers, and down below, we'll take a closer look, I do have the laptop battery within this. You could notice already off the bat the one flaw, which was that I couldn't fit the USB wires into this pocket. You could really, I mean, if you really try to push it down, but I'm not a fan of pushing the wires down. I'm not going to risk damaging them, squeezing them. So yes, this is one. You can see right now the USB wires are on the outside of it. It still fits, everything still closes normally and all good. It's just for right now, yes, your USB wires are on the outside. Okay, really this you'll only see when it's come time for transport mode, I like to call it, where you're going to take this, you're going to go to your friend's house, you're going to latch up the latches, and you're going to get ready to go. Again, everything fits perfectly fine. Open up your latches and you're set. We're back to normal. That's one thing. The only other thing really you can notice it, I'm going to bring you closer, is that in transport mode, your laptop is kind of resting up against the player 2 joystick. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that much stress. There is a lot of room on the bottom for the joystick to play, but you do notice it is right against it, whereas your player 1 isn't that stressful on it. Other than that, really, the new design is all great. I really hope Jenku likes it. We're going to keep it. Again, we're going to go in depth, and I'm going to show you how to open up the case and all that. Again, we're going to just go in depth. We're going to open up the case like normal. It's always good that you kind of push down on the lid and you pop your lock. Push down on the lid and you pop your lock. We're going to open the top and we're going to go in depth and check out the new layout. So again, the first thing you're going to notice that the Xbox controllers fit, and your laptop is here, USB is here, everything fits along here. Let's figure this as when you're opening it, you're getting ready to play with it and all that. Definitely, if you're going to play with it, I do suggest that you do remove the Xbox 360 controllers. As of right now, you can't even play it because the laptop is resting on the buttons. So you definitely need to remove the Xbox controllers. You could either remove the laptop altogether. I'm going to do that now. This way I could still show you the layout as far as how the wood was cut and all that. Okay, so again, the laptop we took out, you got the Xbox controllers cut nicely, easily, all there. It's black on black. You can see the cut of wood, so it will fit perfectly. There's no way of it falling out. It can't really shake much, along with player 2. You can see the piece of wood cut there. Looks really nice. Definitely easy to put and all that. While we're here, again, we're going to take a look at the compartment in the back. I know it's dark, but as you can see right here, we do have the Xbox 360 wireless receiver. You need this to make the Xbox 360 controllers work. And right here, that slides into it, is your laptop charger battery. I did pack it tight, so you just want to be careful. You just unpack it nice and neat, and there you go. Again, I did try to make a lot of room into the pocket here. I could literally put, it usually ends right here, so there is pocket space here, so the battery fits comfortably. Unfortunately, I couldn't do it too much on this side, because this, we do need the support to keep the stand up, so there is not much room here. Again, underneath all this is the arcade wiring and all that, so for me to really make it tight, this was the best I could do with such a quick order placed. We have the Xbox 360 controllers out. You didn't really have to remove the laptop battery, but I did to show you how to take it out. Once you have all that, your laptop is set normally. Your buttons are free, your joysticks are free, just like normal. If you drop it down, you can see your USBs here. Remember, the USB to the Zinmo controller is 6 feet long. Your LEDs will probably be around 1 to 2 feet long. I don't really have a set USB cable for that, but for right now, we're going to load up the computer, and we'll show you also a couple of the new additions and the new games that we put in to this and all the future game cases. I did resolve the black screen issue. It does happen on the older ones. The newer ones, it shouldn't really happen too much. I did talk to Windows. It was a Windows Defender issue. Right now, we are working on Jenku's. Really cool guy. He understood that it did take me about 3 weeks to make this from when we ordered it, so it's nice to have to give him a little custom logo on that. Again, this is the new game case edition right now. Same thing, we got the Xbox controllers and all that. Let's load up Hyperspin. We'll talk about the new additional games and all that on the next episode, but for now we can at least load up Jenku's Hyperspin account and play. And there we go. Just like the last time. Our buttons work. We go into the arcade classics. Remember, you always press the button one time. You gotta give it a second. Remember, it's only an i3, so it's not super fast. You just press the button one time, and I assure you it will load 100%. Always. Just let the thing load one time. That's all I did, was press it one time. Okay? And we are ready to play some Street Fighter. This is again the actual arcade. I don't want to do any cuts on this, just to kind of show you everything. Coin 1. You could do coin 1 again. I got coin 2 here. We're going to do 2-player just to show it off. I'm going to do everything. We'll just kind of push the buttons and all that. I'm excited. See? As you can see, all the buttons work. Always, always. Can I do a one-handed Hadouken? I can't. I can't do a one-handed Hadouken. Oh, there you go. There you go. Remember, once you're done, you hit that exit button one time, and it'll bring you back to your main menu. So as I shot like the whole opening sequence, I know it's a little shaky, so I'm going to do it again real quick with the camera steady and all that. Okay? Very simple. We open up your game case. We have everything here. Again, the best way to start is that you are going to remove your Xbox controllers and everything. That's the easiest way to do it. There's no way to go around it. So you first start with the laptop. You take the laptop out. You put it to the side. You take your Xbox controllers. You put those to the side. Your receiver to the side. If you need to plug in your battery is here. So again, I'm going to take this out and pull out just like that. Very simple, all right? Your USB wires now, you could actually pop them in to the slot, and then you'll be ready to connect them to the laptop. Take your laptop, bring it back. I usually like to connect it. Your 6-foot wire is usually on the left port. My left, your right. That's the USB 3.0. That'll make sure that all the connections are super fast, super speed, and your LED USB. With that, you sit it down, you open it up, and you start it. So now you saw how to get ready to play the game case. Now I'm going to show you how to put the game case away with all the belongings and all that. Obviously, always remember, when you are working with the game case, you always shut down the computer. Always shut it down. It's very safe, easier to shut it down. If you do close the lid only, the computer stays on. The computer is not set to sleep. It just makes the computer boot up faster that way and all that. So again, you always want to turn off your laptop first, okay? Laptop will always boot off. You simply come, you take the back, and you unplug your USBs. You're gonna take your laptop and put it to the side. I usually like to, again, this is something where you could play around with it, but on this one for Genku, your USB wires are going to stay out. I did try to put it on the bottom. It's really not worth me trying to damage your USB wires and all that. Try to keep it neat. Always make circles. Nothing crazy. Don't go tight. You really can't pull tight. The wires are stapled to the piece of wood, so you can't really pull out a wire by accident. Always do a little bit of a hand curl, a little bit of a circle knot on that, and there you go. So USB wires are good. Your next thing is to put the laptop battery inside. I will make this a lot neater for Genku, but let's do a reality. Nobody really makes it neat when they try to do it, so you try to do it nice and neat. I always try to keep the bottom here clear because this is what's going to go down and in, okay? Always try to keep the bottom clear. You got that right here. I just like to do the half loops just like that, okay? I did notice that the plug side should be to the left. I did notice that. I don't think it really matters, but I've been doing that. The plug side in like this, okay? You literally take your laptop battery, you drop it in nice and neat, nice and easy, and you're gonna slide it all the way into the pocket. All the way into the pocket. I'm gonna pick up the camera just to show you. All the way into the pocket. If you notice now, the Xbox controller is not gonna rest on the wire. If it does, it's okay. The Xbox controller could lift up a little bit, but we did do it good enough that it won't rest into it. Then you're gonna take your Xbox controllers, you put one in, and you put two in, okay? I got my plug here. Just gonna move the plug out of the way. And what do you know? Next thing is your wireless receiver. You're gonna take it. It's not gonna go all the way in because your wires are there. Just make sure nothing is in the way of the track when you close it. We put the laptop back. As you notice, the Xbox controller now, that's the reason why your laptop is so forward, is because the Xbox controller is now pushing the laptop forward. And we're set and done. On the next episode, we're going to talk about the new games, and I'm going to talk about how you connect the Xbox 360 controller wireless receiver thing. I've been pretty busy, but a really big thank you to everyone that's buying these things, asking me questions. You're really supporting me. I really hope you guys enjoy them. Again, feel free to message me. I'll be there to help you no matter what. But I hope you guys are enjoying your game cases.